Columbia Central Lady Lions Softball, brought to you by the Front Porch Sports Network, your home for Columbia Central Athletics. And now, your host for today's game, Mike Lyle. And good evening, everybody, and welcome to Florence, Alabama for the Northwest Alabama Bash. We are here tonight to watch the Columbia Central Lady Lions take on the Danville Lady Hawks in the first game of this really a guaranteed three-game set over this weekend. And then depending on how those three games go, we'll see how a fourth game is. Will be in the works. But tonight, starting here shortly, we will be starting with the first pitch here. Coaches are in their pregame conference right now, and we will to go ahead and introduce the starting lineups. They'll determine who home team is at the coin toss down there. This is a tournament-type setup. There's about 40 teams here in this bash, so this is a really a big-time setup, a really, really nice facility here. But there's a lot going on right now all around us and stuff. Starting tonight for the Danville Lady Hawks. Batting first, number 7, Isabella Guest, playing second base. Batting second, number 2, Emily Lacey at shortstop. And batting third, number 30, Aubrey Reed at third base. Batting fourth, number 3, Ellie Tucker at first base. Batting fifth, number 16, McKinley McKagan will be catching. Batting sixth, number 40, Tamara Hutto be the designated player or the designated hitter. Batting seventh, number 10, Addie Alberti in center field. Batting eighth, number 21, Kirsten Robinson be catching. And batting ninth, Ella Kate Tidwell in left field. And the flex player is Addie Hill playing in right field. Starting for the Lady Lions has been a lineup that's been pretty familiar to us. Number 20, batting first, number 23, Savalia Morgan in center field. Batting second, number 15, Gabby Bolton in left field. Batting third, Ruthie Lindsay, number 3 at third base. Batting fourth, Addison Maurer, number 20. She'll be the designated hitter for Jaden Pendergast, who's playing shortstop, 0-0. Batting fifth, number 17, Bailey Lovell will be pitching. Batting sixth, number 24, Jayla Gasky will be in right field. Batting seventh, number 10, Emily Robinson will be catching. Batting eighth, number 5, Paxley Harris will be at first base. And batting ninth, Caitlin Boucher, number 2, will be at second base. So those are the starting lineups for tonight. And looks like that Columbia Central will be the home team tonight. And we'll get, wish we were up 10-0 already, but we'll get that, we're going to get that cleared off here so we can get started. Columbia coming off of a really tough stretch of games here last week. Going to Coffee County, let's see, this is this is Friday. They went to Coffee County Tuesday and lost a close one, or it ended up not being as close as it was for most of the game, but to a very strong Coffee County team. And lost a game there that kind of put them down a little bit in the district, but they're still sitting in pretty good shape. I believe they're third place in the district right now. We're getting ready to start here. The teams are in their final warm-ups, and we will get started here shortly. Like I said, being in a tournament setup, I believe they played the national anthem and did all their opening ceremonies on the game before us. So we won't have those ceremonies as such for this game. Leading off, for the Danville Lady Hawks, number 7, Isabella Guest. And we're going to try to keep her That's a strike. We're going to try to use our center field camera. It's on a very shaky ground out there. The ground's really, really soft, and we may have a hard time keeping it steady tonight, but we're going to try to use it. I may have to move the scoreboard here shortly. And there's a foul ball for strike 2. On Isabella Guest, the second baseman. And fly ball out to center field, and Savaya has it ranged in there for the first out. So 1 out here in the top of the first inning. And that brings up Emily Lacey. And takes a strike on the first pitch. Bailey working ahead quickly tonight. And that's a ball low. And a swing and a miss. Strike 2. Got teams from both Alabama and Tennessee in this tournament. At the inside, and it clips her for a hit by pitch. And that puts Lacey on first base. With 1 out here in the top of the first inning. That brings up number 30, Aubrey Reed, the third baseman for the Lady Hawks. Swing and a miss. Ball a little bit low. As I mentioned, I think there's upwards around 40 teams in this tournament or in this bash. That's a ball up. 2 balls, 1 strike on Aubrey Reed for Danville Lady Hawks. Swing and foul back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The runner at first here in the top of the first. And it's a fly ball out to right field. Slips a little bit in the grass, but she's able to make the play. Take a quick look at that again if we can. See her pop up out there and just get their feet. Slips just a little bit outside the frame of the camera. So with 2 outs, that brings up Ellie Tucker for the Lady Hawks. Playing first base. Runner at first, 2 outs. And squares up on one to left field. Hits it out at foul ball, out of play for strike 1. Got timeout. Got an extra ball in play there. strike. And steals, gets to second base without a tag. No balls, 2 strikes on Ellie Tucker, 2 outs here in the top of the first. Runner at second base. Foul ball, up and out of play, straight back. And she strikes her out to end the inning. So there's 1 runner left on base, no runs. We have the Danville Lady Hawks 0, Columbia Central coming up to bat here in the first inning. We'll be right back after these messages.
You are watching Lady Lions Softball on the Front Porch Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
Hi, I'm Matt Perales, manager of Murray County Equipment. We help you with all your agriculture and construction equipment needs. We carry a full line of New Holland tractors from compacts to high horsepower. We have a full line of Gravely mowing equipment. We also have New Holland construction equipment, attachments, and accessories for your tractors and a complete parts department. We are locally owned and operated. Come see us at 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard or learn about us on Facebook or contact us at 931-490-8183.
And welcome back to Florence, Alabama for the Northwest Alabama Bash. We're here in the first inning in the game between Columbia Central Lady Lions and the Lady Hawks of Danville, Alabama. Bailey was able to retire the side with only 1 runner. They stranded a runner at second base. Coming up now for Lady Lions, leadoff hitter, number 23, Savia Morgan. Tries to lay the bunt down, misses it that time for strike 1. And swing and fouls it off for strike 2. And tries to slap it off into left field. Takes it foul down the left field line. Still 0-2 on Savia Morgan. Savia having a really, really good year. Batting in the 680s right now. Stolen 47 bases. And ground ball to third base on 1 hop. Picks it up cleanly. Sends it across the diamond to retire Savia here in the top of the first. So 1 out here in the top of the first for the Lady Lions. Brings up number 15, Gabby Bolton in left field. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Another swing and a miss for strike 2. One out here in the in the bottom of the first. And foul ball, straight back and out of play. No balls, 2 strikes on Gabby Bolton. And check swing. Called it a ball. Kind of interesting. With a left-handed batter, they check down the first base line. Of course, that's the only other umpire out there that they can appeal to. And she pops it up to left field. Left fielder circles under it and makes the play to retire Gabby Bolton for the second out in the first inning. And here in the bottom of the first. Brings up number 3, Ruthie Lindsay, playing third base tonight. Takes a strike on the outside corner. And fly ball out into right center field. Going to drop for a base hit right behind the second baseman. What they call a Texas League single. Take a quick look at it here. Gets it in on her hands a little bit, gets her bat out across it, gets it out into right field for the first runner on the base for the Lady Lions. Now it brings up number 20, Addison Maurer, who's going to be the designated player tonight. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Ooh. Yeah, our center field camera is kind of wobbling out there. We may not be able to rely on it too much tonight. Again, it's pretty soft that field. They had quite a bit of rain out here. And she looks at third, strike on the outside corner there to retire the side. So now at the end of 1, it is Danville Lady Hawks nothing. Columbia Central Lady Lions nothing. We'll be right back after these messages.
This is the Maury County Public Schools Game of the Week. You are watching Lady Lions softball on the Front Porch Sports Network.
Is your insurance up to date in today's world? Foster Insurance Agency is an insurance agency you can depend on for your commercial and personal insurance needs. Foster tailors insurance coverage to meet your unique requirements stemming from years of experience and represents several top-rated companies such as Erie Insurance. Call Mike Ford or Jimmy Ford today at 931-388-8365 or stop by their convenient Columbia location at 204 West 4th Street. Foster Insurance, serving Middle Tennessee since 1952.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Ford, Foster Insurance Agency here in downtown Columbia. We've been here since 1952, located at 204 West 4th Street. We specialize in commercial insurance. We write home, auto, and life insurance. We write anything from your bulldozer to your helicopter, from churches to bars. Come see myself, Mike, Shelby, or Nikki. We'll be happy to take care of you. We specialize in service.
And welcome back to Florence, Alabama for the Northwest Alabama Bash. We're here in the top of the second inning. With the score tied 0-0 between Danville and Columbia Central. Now up for the Danville Lady Hawks. Number 16, McKinley, I won't get this right, McCogran. McKinley McCogran, the catcher. Takes ball 1. And then takes 1 for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. strike on the outside corner. Ground ball to first base, knocks it down, but cannot make the play. Hard hit ball to first base, and she does a good job of knocking it down, but she can't quite finish the play there. You see how this pitch, sharp hit, she knocks it down, keeps it in the infield, but is not able to recover it in time. So that puts a runner at first base. And Tamara Hutto up for Danville, designated player, designated hitter. And she lays a bunt down, chooses to go to first base, makes the play at first base, and they're going to run the ball back to third, and they have her for the tag for the double play. Great ball movement right there, or excuse me, not movement, great ball throwing and infield play right there. Take a quick look, bunt, gets her at first base, sees her running to third base, makes the throw across the diamond in time, and gets the double play. So that puts 2 outs here in the top of the second inning, and it clears the bases. And that's strike 1 to Abby Alberti, center fielder. And line drive out to left field. Going to fall for a base hit. And that'll put a runner at first base with 2 outs. And that brings up number 21, Kirsten Robinson, the catch. And steals second base, and throws not in time. And I've had the replay running this whole time. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're back to live action. Once again, I'm going to apologize for our outfield camera. What we tied it to is not as stable as we thought it was. Ground's really soft out there. There's strike 1. So occasionally with the wind blowing, we're going to have some good pictures, and sometimes we're not. Swing and a miss. She gets her to chase one way upstairs for that. 0-2 on Adelie Alberti, center fielder for Danville. Swing and a miss, and that retires the side with the runners. Again, runner stranded on base. It is at the end of 1.5. Danville Lady Hawks 0, Columbia Central 0. Be right back after these messages.
You are watching Lady Lions Softball on the Front Porch Sports Network.
Life gets busy, and sometimes slowing down to buy your family quality food can seem impossible. This is Terry Taylor with Taylor Family Farm, and we offer local home delivery in addition to our local drop locations to help with that problem. Now you can get your favorite pastured poultry, pork, and grass-fed beef delivered right to your door. Visit TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com to find out how. We believe in healthy food, healthy people, and healthy community at Taylor Family Farm.
Hey, this is Trip Stoltz, owner of Columbia Ace Hardware. Spring is here, and we are excited to announce that we have completely remodeled our store. We have expanded our selection in many brands including Milwaukee, Steel, and Big Green Egg. We have new inventory arriving daily, so come see the changes for yourself at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard, Columbia, Tennessee.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
And we're back here in Florence, Alabama for the Northwest Alabama Bash. We are here in the bottom of the second inning in this game between Danville, Alabama and Columbia Central. So far, it's a scoreless game. Pitchers have been doing a pretty good job of keeping runners off, batters off balance. Had just a few hits here and there. Coming up for Columbia Central's number 17, Bailey Lovell, the pitcher. Takes the ball outside. And another ball low. And a strike on the outside corner. And a shot down the right field line. Just foul. Would have been a two-bagger if he'd been able to stay fair, but about a foot outside the bag. And she strikes out Bailey for one out here in the bottom of the second inning. And that brings up number 24, Jayla Gasky, playing right field today. Swing and a miss. And that retires Jayla. Behind here on things, we had a hiccup going on up here in the press box, had to take care of real quick. Ball one to Emily Robinson. Ball two, high. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. Turning out to be a pitcher's duel here early on. Just a few base runners on either side. And a strike on the outside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike to Emily Robinson. Three and one. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. And she walks her. Puts a runner at first. And we have number 21, Janiah Lyles. Yeah, Janiah Lyles, excuse me there. Had to double check my roster there for a second. Going out as courtesy runner for Emily. That brings up Paxley Harris, first base. Swing and a miss. And takes a ball outside for 1-1. Paxley Harris with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. Janiyah Lyles at first base. Foul ball, straight back into the screen. With Janiyah Lyles out at first base as a courtesy runner for Emily Robinson, who walked. At her time up. Swing and a miss. And that retires the side. So here at the end of 2, had 1 runner left on base, no runs. Score still 0-0 between Danville and Columbia Central. Be right back after these messages.
You are watching Lady Lions softball on the Front Porch Sports Network.
Some people are just obsessed with their lawns. They'd cut their grass with a pair of scissors if they could. Thanks to Gravely, they don't have to. You see, Gravely makes not only the best built and most comfortable lawnmowers, they also leave your house looking like a doggone country club. So whether you're a commercial landscaper wanting the best or just a perfectionist homeowner, you can't do better than a Gravely.
See our full line of Gravely products at Murray County Equipment, 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia, Tennessee, or check us out on Facebook.
Hello, this is Rick Whitley from Jones Lang Sporting Goods. Glad to have you with us today, and we're proud to be a sponsor of local athletics in Murray County and the surrounding areas. We've been in business here at Jones & Lang since 1966, and we can meet your needs. It's springtime now, and we've got soccer, baseball, spring football, and many other things, so please stop by and see our selection.
Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
And welcome back to Florence, Alabama. We're here in the top of the 3rd inning. Still a scoreless tie. Coming up to bat now for the Danville Lady Hawks is number 21, Kirsten Robinson. Takes a strike. Swing and a miss. Okay, I am a batter behind here, so that is Ella Kate Tidwell, the left fielder. And that's a ball. I believe it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. And it's a ball outside. Evens the count at 2-2. And swing, fouls it straight back into the backstop. Count remains 2-2 here in the top of the 3rd inning. And she fouls it off to the left side against the fence. Still remains 2-2. No outs, regardless of what the board, what my scoreboard says. Please do not take my board. My board is official. And there's a ground ball up to shortstop to Pendergast. Comes up across, makes the throw across the diamond for the first out. That brings up the top of the order. Number 7, Isabella Guest, playing second base. She flied out to center field the last time. And she takes the ball up high. And hits the ball out to center field for a base hit. Puts a runner at first base here with one out here in the top of the third. That brings up Emily Lacey. She was hit by the pitch last time, stole second. Playing shortstop tonight. Takes the ball high. And a strike at the letters. Evens the count at 1-1. One out, runner at first base here in the top of the third inning. Score tied 0-0 between Danville and Columbia Central. And a pop-up. Shallow center field. Savia circles under it, makes the play easily. See if we can take a quick look at that one real quick. Let Savia show off some of her speed right there. Playing fairly deep, able to come up and make that play easily for the second out. Brings up Aubrey Reed. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Steal to second base, and the throw is not in time. Good job sliding there by the base by Isabella Guest. Sliding behind the tag. Throw might have gotten her. She slid straight in. Puts a runner at second now. Got 2 outs. Top of the third. Swing, fly ball out to left field. It's deep to left field, and it's out of here just over the fence for a 2-run home run for the Danville Lady Hawks. And that'll clear the bases. And bring up number 3, Ellie Tucker, first baseman for Danville. Ball low. And Bailey just wasn't able to, got it up in the zone, and she was able to get her bat around on it this time. Wasn't able to get it high enough in the zone for her to pop it up. She was able to hit it out. And a strong hit down the left field line, and it is foul by about 6 feet. Couple of well-hit balls. This one by Aubrey Reed. Excuse me, Ellie Tucker. I'm sorry. And a strike on the inside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the third. Danville's just taking the lead on a 2-run homer by Aubrey Reed. And strike on the inside corner to retire the side. So here in the in the top of the third is Danville 2, Columbia Central 0. We'll be right back after these messages.
You are watching Lady Lions Softball on the Front Porch Sports Network.
Farmer Johnny here, Taylor Family Farm. I want to give y'all a little look-see. We raise 100% non-GMO, grass-fed beef, pasture chicken, and pork on our family farm. Everything that we grow is raised with love and care to ensure the highest quality and nutrition for our family and customers. You can shop online at TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com or visit our farm store in person at Etheridge, Tennessee at 301 Dave Reisner Road. That's TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com for more information.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
And we are back for the bottom half of the third inning here at the Northwest Alabama Bash. The game between Columbia Central Lady Lions and the Danville Lady Hawks of Danville, Alabama. Coming back for her first time, number 2, Caitlin Boucher, second base. Takes a strike on the outside corner. And it's a ball inside. Danville took the lead courtesy of a 2-run home run by Aubrey Reed. And a strike on the outside corner. Makes the count 1 ball, 2 strikes on Caitlin Boucher. Swing and a miss. Gets her to climb the ladder up and outside, so that's first out. And that brings up the top of the order. Savia Morgan, ground out to third base last time up. She lays the bunt down first base line, and it goes foul. You can tell Danville's not nearly as familiar with Savia as the Tennessee teams are. They're not playing up very, very tight for her bunt. Lays the ball down first base line, turns and throws, and not in time. Again, Savia showing that great speed. You see it here now, lays the bunt down. Very, very nice bunt down first baseline and just beats the throw out. No way the first baseman had a chance to make that play. So that puts a runner at first base with 1 out. And Gabby Bolton tries to lay a bunt down. Fouls it off. This is Columbia Central's game. Most people call it small ball, but it's pretty effective when we have the speed that we do. And she squares up. They try to get back to Savia at first base, but she gets back in time. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lays the bunt down and gets to first base, and Savia goes all the way to third. She gets up and ball bounces off of her. She tries to make the throw, and they get the play at her at home plate. Pushed it just a little bit. I think the ball wasn't as far away as she thought it was. Take another look at that. See the tag gets her just as she gets to home plate right there, and she wasn't able to get around the tag. So that retires the side. Still score, Danville Lady Hawks 2, Columbia Central 0. We'll be right back after these messages.
You are watching Lady Lions Softball on the Front Porch Sports Network.
We always get the question, what is Caledonian? That's easy. We're a full financial services firm. Who is Caledonian? Well, that's a little more interesting. Monty has an economics background. Daisy and Perry come from the banking world. Gay is an accountant, and Thomas has science and business degrees. Blair was a small business owner. Finally, I'm Becky Price, and I have a background in education. Together, we make up Caledonian Financial in historic downtown Columbia.
Securities and investment advisory services offered through NBC Securities Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
Hi, I'm Steve, the garbage man. Have you been hauling your own garbage to the convenience center? Are you tired of doing it? Does your work schedule keep you from hauling it off regularly? Is your teenage son not taking it off like he promised when he got his driver's license? Do you have something better to do on Saturday? If any of these questions strike home to you, call the garbage man at 931-540-0919 and your problem will be solved.
And welcome back to Florence, Alabama, here in the Northwest Alabama Bash. We're here in the top of the fourth inning. Danville Lady Hawks up 2-0 over the Columbia Central Lady Lions. Up to bat for Danville is number 3, Ellie Tucker. Now I'm one behind there. Number 16, McKinley McKagan. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that ball's low. 2-1. Fly ball in shallow left field. Jada Pendergast goes back and gets it, but it skips off the top of her glove for an error. And McKinley gets on base. That brings up number 40, Tamara Hutto, designated player. For Danville, with a runner at first base. Swing, and she fouls it back into the screen. No outs here in the top of the fourth. Runner at first base for Danville Lady Hawks, leading Columbia Central 2-0. Ball low. Go 1-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2 to Tamara Hutto. Tamara grounded to third base the last time she was up. Part of a really nice play with the Columbia infield for a double play. A third to first and back to third. Throw out. Swing and a miss, and that retires Miss Hutto for the first out in the inning. Brings up Adelaide Alberti, center fielder. Swing and fouls it straight back for strike 1. Adley struck out her last time up. Fly ball out to center field. Easily played by Savaya for a routine pop fly out. And that's the second out of the top of the fourth inning. Brings up Kirsten Robinson for the Lady Hawks. Swing and a miss, and there's a steal. And they nail her at second base on a good throw there. Sorry, I changed cameras at the wrong time right there. But they get her out at second base to retire the side. So at the end of 3.5, it is the Lady Hawks 2, Columbia Central 0. We'll be right back after these messages.
You are watching Lady Lions Softball on the Front Porch Sports Network.
Hello, I'm Barbara Lincoln with Holland's Pharmacy. You may have heard our previous commercials about compression hosiery that we carry at Holland's Pharmacy. Well, we've recently expanded into a full line of knee braces, back, wrist, ankle, and other support wear. We will gladly help you get just the right fit for these items and, of course, special order items to ensure the proper fit. Come see us at Holland's Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane, or call us at 931-388-4233. 388-4233.
Columbia Foodland is a locally owned and operated family grocery store with a full line of dry, dairy, frozen, meat, and produce items. We focus on keeping the freshest hand-cut meat and produce items daily with the most competitive prices in town. We offer weekly ad specials as well as in-store weekly specials throughout the store. Located at 427 West 7th Street in Columbia in the former Harris Foodland location. Columbia Foodland. We're here.
And we welcome you back to our game here between the Danville Lady Hawks and the Columbia Central Lady Lions. Danville here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Danville up 2-0. Courtesy of a 2-run home run. Coming up for the Lady Lions, number 3, Ruthie Lindsay. She singled her first time up. And she takes ball low. Seem to be having some reception problems out in our center. We're probably just going to stay with our right field. Line drive to right field, and right at the right fielder to retire Lindsay. As I was saying, having some reception issues and stability issues with our center field camera. Hopefully we'll get it ready for the second game. We're going to stay with this backstop view so we don't keep mixing up our camera views. There's a strike on the outside corner to Addison Maurer, the designated hitter, or designated player. And she lines it into the fence to the right side. Addison struck out the last time she was up. That's ball. Another ball, low and away. 2-2. And a pop up to right side. It's going to go into foul territory, but room to play it. And she catches the ball for the second out in the inning. 2 fly balls out to right field. And that brings up Bailey Lovell here in a pitcher's duel. And a strike to Bailey. And a ground ball to right field. Gets right inside the bag for a single for Bailey Lovell. Take another quick look at that. Slaps it right down the line, just inside the bag. And that puts runner on. We have number 6, Kennedy Frierson, coming in to be a courtesy runner for Bailey. Brings up number 24, Jayla Gasky, right fielder. And swings at the first pitch, fouls it straight back. Got 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Danville up 2-0. And a strike. Puts Jayla down 0-2. Another swing and a miss, or it's not a miss, foul straight back. Count remains, no balls, 2 strikes on Jayla Gasky, the right fielder for Columbia Central. Runner at first. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Ball just outside. Boy, that looked almost too close to take right there. Swing and a miss, and that retires the side. So at the end of 4, Danville 2, Columbia Central 0. We'll be right back after these messages.
You are watching Lady Lions Softball on the Front Porch
Hi, I'm
Sports
Robert
Network.
Hi, I'm Matt Perales, manager of Murray County Equipment. We help you with all your agriculture and construction equipment needs. We carry a full line of New Holland tractors from compacts to high horsepower. We have a full line of Gravely mowing equipment. We also have New Holland construction equipment, attachments, and accessories for your tractors and a complete parts department. We are locally owned and operated. Come see us at 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard or learn about us on Facebook or contact us at 931-490-8183.
Life gets busy, and sometimes slowing down to buy your family quality food can seem impossible. This is Terry Taylor with Taylor Family Farm, and we offer local home delivery in addition to our local drop locations to help with that problem. Now you can get your favorite pastured poultry, pork, and grass-fed beef delivered right to your door. Visit TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com to find out how. We believe in healthy food, healthy people, and healthy community at Taylor Family Farm.
And welcome back to Florence, Alabama, here at the Northwest Alabama Bash. Going in here to the 5th inning, we've had a pitching change for Columbia Central. Looks like number 11, Alexis Oliver, is going to go onto the mound for Columbia Central. And the first batter she'll face will be number 21, Kirsten Robinson, who struck out the last time she was at the plate. Ella Kate Tidwell, who grounded to shortstop the last time she was up. And a ground ball to second base. And Boucher makes the play, makes the routine play to first base, retires the leadoff hitter. for 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning. And ball high. Another ball on the outside. All right. Getting my thing straight here. That was Kirsten Robinson earlier. And a ground ball to shortstop. Pendergast makes the throw wide. Comes up, bounces back, just throw to second base, and they get her at second base on the throw. Got a good bounce off of the fence. See the throw goes wide there at first base, gets a good bounce off the fence, and a good throw from Paxley Harris gets her at second base. So 2 outs. Brings up the top of the order. Number 7, Isabella Guest. For Danville, she's singled and flied out to center. And a line drive to the right side is just foul. We got 1 ball, 1 strike on Isabella Guest. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Danville, Alabama up on Columbia Central 2-0. Line drive to right field, gets past Boucher, just outside of her reach. We'll take a quick look at that again. Kind of gets it off the end of her bat and kind of puts a spinner with a slice on it. Able to get away from Boucher. Goes into right field. That puts a runner at first base with 2 outs. And Emily Lacey up to bat. Takes a ball low. Strike on the inside corner. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Runner at first base for the Danville Lady Hawks. Swing and fouls it off to the right side and out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Really has been a pitcher's duel so far. Really just had 1 mistake by Bailey. And strike on the outside corner. And that ends the inning. A lot of action there after the out. That ends the inning with the Lady Hawks of Danville up 2-0. We'll be coming up with Columbia Central in their in their half of the 5th inning right after these messages.
You are watching
Life
Lady
gets
Lions
busy
Softball
and sometimes
on Front Porch Sports Network.
Is your insurance up to date in today's world? Foster Insurance Agency is an insurance agency you can depend on for your commercial and personal insurance needs. Foster tailors insurance coverage to meet your unique requirements stemming from years of experience and represents several top-rated companies such as Erie Insurance. Call Mike Ford or Jimmy Ford today at 931-388-8365 or stop by their convenient Columbia location at 204 West 4th Street. Foster Insurance, serving Middle Tennessee since 1952.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Ford, Foster Insurance Agency here in downtown Columbia. We've been here since 1952, located at 204 West 4th Street. We specialize in commercial insurance. We write home, auto, and life insurance. We write anything from your bulldozer to your helicopter, from churches to bars. Come see myself, Mike, Shelby, or Nikki. We'll be happy to take care of you. We specialize in service.
are back here in Florence, Alabama. The game between Columbia Central Lady Lions and the Danville Lady Hawks. Coming to bat for Columbia Central is Emily Robinson. And she takes a strike. No, she doesn't. That's not called a strike that time. Looked awfully good from up here. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike to Emily Robinson. And nubs it off the end of her bat to the right side. Makes it 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Swing and a miss for a strikeout. Lady Lions just really having a hard time getting the bats going against this Danville pitcher. Brings up Paxley Harris, who struck out her last time up. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Strike 2. And Paxley pops it up over to the right side, out of reach for the catcher. So the count remains no balls, 2 strikes on Paxley Harris. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Lady Lions needing a couple of runs. Down 2-0. Again, on the basis of one hit, home run, 2-run home run. Pop up into foul territory, and the catcher can't quite make the play. And that keeps Paxley alive for another pitch at least. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Swing and a miss, and that retires Paxley for 2 outs. Brings up Caitlin Boucher. Another strikeout victim, her first time up. She takes a ball high. And a swing and a miss. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. The Danville Lady Hawks up on Columbia Central 2-0. And a foul ball to the right side, off the screen. Got a really nice facility here in Florence, Alabama. A huge facility. There's at least 12 softball fields. All of them are being used in this Alabama Bash, so you can imagine all the activity going on around here. Kind of made for an adventure when I got here, trying to figure out which field we were on for a little bit, but they got it well organized, had it lined out, and strike on the outside corner. She strikes out the side here in the bottom of the 5th inning. So now at the end of 5, Danville Lady Hawks 2, Columbia Central 0. We'll be right back after these messages.
You are watching Lady Lions Softball on the Front Porch Sports Network.
Hey, this is Trip Stoltz, owner of Columbia Ace Hardware. Spring is here, and we are excited to announce that we have completely remodeled our store. We have expanded our selection in many brands, including Milwaukee, Steel, and Big Green Egg. We have new inventory arriving daily, so come see the changes for yourself at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard, Columbia, Tennessee.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Some people are just obsessed with their lawns. They'd cut their grass with a pair of scissors if they could. Thanks to Gravely, they don't have to. You see, Gravely makes not only the best built and most comfortable lawnmowers, they also leave your house looking like a doggone country club. So whether you're a commercial landscaper wanting the best or just a perfectionist homeowner, you can't do better than a Gravely.
See our full line of Gravely products at Murray County Equipment, 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia, Tennessee, or check us out on Facebook.
And we're back here for the top of the 6th inning. Danville Lady Hawks up on Columbia Central. Do nothing. Hit down the third base line, just foul for strike one. Up to bat for Danville. It's number 30, Aubrey Reed. She flied out to right field, and she was the one responsible for the home run that put Danville up 2-0 over the left field fence. And ground ball up the middle. Boucher gets up under her glove and not able to come up with that play right there. See what happened to her on that. Kind of comes off the end of the bat, and actually, it's not quite as fast as I think Boucher thought it was, and she got there a little bit awkwardly, and it gets up under her glove there. So puts a runner at first base, nobody out. Brings up Ellie Tucker. And ground ball, Ruthie goes to second base for the fielder's choice. And she got the force out, and the ball was dropped on the transfer, so they called her out at second base. Anyway, see the ground ball. Ruthie comes up, makes a good throw to, and she on the turn. Caitlin tries to make the turn and is not able to make that turn. And so now the third base coach is going to come down and ask about that. But the catch was made at second base. The ball was dropped on the transfer. So Ellie reaches on a fielder's choice. And ball one. One out here in the top of the 6th. Runner at first base for Danville, leading Columbia Central 2-0. And a fly ball to left field. And Gabby's under it very easily to retire the batter. Take a quick look at that if we can. Gets it off the end of her bat just a little bit. Gabby's in good play. Of course, it's outside the frame of our camera this time. 2 outs. And ground ball to third base, gets through the gap into left field. And that moves the runners forward. Puts a runner at first and second. And that was Tamara Hutto. That brings up Adelaide Alberti, I believe. Yeah, Adelaide Alberti for Danville. She struck out and flied to center field. Change up a little bit outside for ball one. Runners at first and second for Danville. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Danville is leading 2-0. Ball high. 2 balls, no strikes. To Adley Alberte, playing center field for the Lady Hawks tonight. And a shot to second base and gets up under Gabby again. Not Gabby, excuse me. And that pushes a run across for Danville. This Boucher just kind of whiffed at that one. Didn't really get in front of it like probably should have on that. Got to her pretty quickly. Probably should have made the play on that, and she's probably would tell you that herself. Brings up Kirsten Robinson. Takes a strike on the inside corner. So now we have runners at second and third. They've been able to push 1 run across. And a fly ball to center field right at Savia Morgan, and that retires the side. But they were able to push a run across. So now at the end of 6, it is Danville 3, Columbia Central 0. We'll be right back after these messages.
You are watching Lady Lions Softball on the Front Porch Sports Network.
Hello, this is Rick Whitley from Jones Lang Sporting Goods. Glad to have you with us today, and we're proud to be a sponsor of local athletics in Murray County and the surrounding areas. We've been in business here at Jones & Lang since 1966, and we call spring football and many other things, so please stop by and see our selection.
Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
Farmer Johnny here, Taylor Family Farm. I want to give y'all a little look-see. We raise 100% non-GMO, grass-fed beef, pasture chicken, and pork on our family farm. Everything that we grow is raised with love and care to ensure the highest quality and nutrition for our family and customers. You can shop online at TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com or visit our farm store in person at Etheridge, Tennessee at 301 Dave Reisner Road. That's TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com for more information.
And welcome back to Florence, Alabama. We're here in the Northwest Alabama Bash. A huge tournament featuring teams from both Alabama and Tennessee. We are in the bottom of the 6th inning. Danville Lady Hawks up on the Columbia Central Lady Lions 2-0. Up to bat for Columbia Central is the leadoff hitter, Savia Morgan. And takes a strike on the first pitch. Savia grounded to third and got a bunt single and was thrown out at home her last time up. And a slap to shortstop, takes a quick throw across the diamond. Oh, and they called her out, and I really believe he missed that call. We're going to take a quick look at that one. Again, ground ball. Savia hustles down the line, and she beats the throw, but unfortunately the umpire doesn't see it that way. And that's 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Tough. That brings up Gabby Bolton. She is flied to left, grounded to the pitcher on a bunt. Two balls, no strikes on Gabby. And hits it foul off to the left side. 2 balls and a strike. Here, 1 out on what I'm going to say is a missed call. And retires. I guess there was 2 strikes on her that time instead of 1. So that retires Gabby Bolton. Here in the bottom of the 6th, brings up Ruthie Lindsay, who has singled and flied to right field. Ruthie coming up with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Takes a ball outside. And ground ball to third base. And it's right on the line. Called a foul ball. Take a quick look at that again if we can. And see, he picked it up, yeah, just outside the line there. Pretty good call there by the home plate umpire. And fly ball to right, and it's foul ball out of play. Makes count 1 ball, 2 strikes on Ruthie Lindsay. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And check swing, doesn't go around. And they appeal it to the first base umpire and says no. So now we have 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 with 2 strikeouts and ground ball. We'll be right back after these messages. Danville 3, Columbia Central nothing. We'll be right back after this.
You are watching Lady Lions Softball on the Front Porch Sports Network.
Are you thinking about a new fence? Maybe you need a pole barn. Then you should give Sands Fence Company a call. That's 931-309-1644. Will Sands has built his business based on the principles of honesty, quality, and integrity. Sands Fence Company has been in business for over 20 years, providing the community with farm, residential, and commercial fencing, as well as pole barns and buildings. Call today for a free estimate. Sands Fence Company, 931-309-1644. 931-309-1644.
And we're back. Due to the nature of this tournament, and they're trying to keep things on schedule, these games are played on a time limit, and the time limit has run out on this game, so this game has gone final. Danville Lady Hawks prevailing over Columbia Central Lady Lions 3-0. And tough night at the plate for the Lady Lions. Really, I think there's only about 4 hits scattered out throughout the entire game. There weren't just a whole lot of hits by Danville either, but they had one that counted, and a home run over left field by Aubrey Reed was basically the deciding play in the game, and they pushed another insurance run across with a couple of singles in the 6th inning. So Lady Lions go down 3-0 here in the first game of the Northwest Alabama Bash. They'll be playing again tonight. Let me try to pull up the schedule here real quick to see who their opponent is going to be. If I can get things pushed up here pretty quick here. They'll be playing the Lexington Bears. I believe that's out of Lexington, Alabama. Maybe Lexington, Tennessee, but I think it's Lexington, Alabama. And that'll be approximately 9 o'clock if everything stays pretty close to schedule. So we're going to take a break here. We'll close down our broadcast for a little while. We'll come back about 10 minutes before that game starts. So we thank our sponsors for letting us bring these games to you so far. We'll see you again around 9 o'clock tonight for the second game here in the Northwest Alabama Bash. So long, everybody.
You have been watching Columbia Central Lady Lions softball on the Front Porch Sports Network, covering Columbia Central athletics for over 75 years. Be sure to follow us on our website at frontporchradiotn.com or on Facebook, X, Twitch, and YouTube throughout the season. Join us next time here on the Front Porch Sports Network.